Good morning you guys, it's Karen and I have got another doggy box to talk to you about. This one was sent to me by Vivadogs. This is what it comes like. You open the box and it's all wrapped like this. This is what's inside it that I'll show you in a moment. And I love this box, I really love this box. And what's great about this is you get a card in it telling you what is inside the box. And that just makes such a huge difference for me, because in the last one, in the last box I had that I reviewed on here, I didn't get one of these. You don't get one in that one, and this just explains exactly what the ingredients are. Or what was the thing in the last one that I didn't know what it was? It was a kind of ear-shaped thing. Do you remember? Anyway, the other thing I love about this box, and I've only got one, so I don't know whether they do this every single time, but all of these products are for the dog. That it isn't one of those boxes whereby, again, like the last one, I think I got a shampoo and maybe some wipes or something like that. There were some things that, although they were to use on the dog, they weren't for the dog, whereas this, everything is for the dog, so that works out good. And the final thing that makes me love this one is there are no chicken products in here. And again, I don't know whether that would happen every month, but Watson is allergic to chicken, so that makes it more likely that he would like these things and I'd be able to use them, you know. You guys know as well, he's really fussy with toys, and I think there's a couple of winners in here. So let me start with the one he doesn't like. This came in a little packet like this, and it's a really hard stick. And so I thought he might like this actually to chew on, but this is Pig Guts Gloria. It says, we all know dogs love meat. These deliciously natural snacks your dog will be happy and taken care of. Don't contain any additives and are low fat. So putting aside the fact that Watson doesn't like it, I think that's a really good thing to include, because I think that'll be, most dogs will enjoy chewing on that. I'm sure it's very flavoursome for them. Great that it's natural, good for their teeth, that kind of thing. So yeah, like that. Next is a tennis ball Kong, and this one is a bit unique in that it squeaks, and there's not many tennis balls I think that squeak. In fact, I've given these as presents before. I've bought a lot of these and I've given them as presents, and people said, oh, I didn't know you could get squeaky ones. And so for dogs that love balls, that's just an extra bonus, you know, the fact that it squeaks. But again, for Watson, who is not in the slightest bit interested in balls, he actually doesn't mind this. When I say he's not interested in balls, if we take it out and about on a walk and throw it, he might run after it once and bring it back, and if he didn't get a treat, you could throw it again, he couldn't care less, you know. And if there's another dog around, he couldn't care less. And in the house, we do play a little bit of retrieve with him, and when I use his squeaky ball, he seems to try and come back to me, but then he just continues on walking around squeaking it. And again, he's not really into squeaky toys, other squeaky toys, but there's something about this ball that he does really like. So I do think that's a good thing to be included in here. The third thing is called a lizard armitage. It says a resistant toy that will hold through many bites and pulls, made out of a very special canvas material and has a rope as a tail. And also, have you seen his cheeky face? So this is a kind of tug toy, but this could be used as a fetch toy. The middle of it there is just rope. Then there is a squeaker, of course, in there. I think Watson's going to enjoy this as well, because Watson is not, I've said before, he doesn't really play with toys, but you'll have seen him on my vlogs playing with me a game of tug or sit and destroying a toy, and occasionally he does. The only way he does that is if I make it really exciting. So when he comes in from his walk, if I ran away with this like behind me, he'd probably run after it and then want to play tug with it. So hopefully this one will last a bit longer than the usual kind of soft toys and things that we use to play with him. But yeah, it's pretty unique, and again, I think that's something that most dogs would like, so I like that. The next thing is sausages by Biozoo, and it says 100% homemade sausages, preserve all the authentic flavour and properties of ox meat. Ah, okay, I was wondering what they were. Ox meat. Even you will want to give it a bite. I don't think so. But what dog doesn't like sausages? And that's really good that they're made from ox. Funny enough, I have had a look at the back, but there's no English ingredients. So that's what I mean about this. It's just so useful to have, because otherwise I would wonder, do they have chicken in, or, you know, what are they? But yeah, they're just little dried sausages, so they're quite hard, but I'm pretty sure it won't look like they're hard. You know, once you think, oh yeah, that's going to last them a while, and then you give it to a dog and it's just gone within a couple of minutes. So it looks like there is about 5 in there. So yeah, they're really useful. The final item is called Field Cereals MC. Crunchy snacks, perfect for refreshing your dog's mouth. The grain layer prevents tartar, and the filling will give your dog a fresh breath with a scent of mint. So obviously if you're trying to go grain free, these will not be for you, but they look like this. They're called Healthy Treats, Breath and Dental for dogs and puppies. The ingredients are wheat flour, canola oil, cornstarch, dried milk, glycerin, chicken liver flavouring, chicken byproduct meal. Salt, water, inulin, sodium, copper, parsley seed oil, chamomile, vitamin A acetate. So as the occasional treat, I don't think these are too bad ingredients wise, but I didn't actually think that Watson would like them because they are crunchy. This is what they look like. Whoops, little crunchy. They almost look like little cereals. Super lucky that Watson doesn't have bad breath, wind. He doesn't even smell doggy. I suppose he doesn't smell doggy because we have to wash him once a week in his special shampoo. So he does get a bath once a week. Otherwise, I think he would smell doggy, because occasionally when it's bath time, we're like, oh, he's got a kind of dog smell about him. But yeah, we're lucky that he doesn't have smelly breath, because I grew up with dogs and I have to say I do remember some of them having smelly breath. Okay, so that's everything in that box, which I think is really, really good. Like I said, I'm really impressed with that, and I've just had a look at the prices, and the prices are the same as the other box. It's £19 for a box. But this is free shipping, so £19 covers everything per month, and that's if you just want one box. So you could just come on here and just order one box. There's no commitment with this, like you don't have to sign up for a year. You can sign up for a year, or you can sign up for 6 months, or you can just buy one box and see what you think. And I think if it was me, I'd buy one box, see what I thought, maybe buy one more, see what I thought, and then maybe sign up for 6 months or a year, because the prices are quite different. In fact, I might buy another one. I don't know. I'll see what I think about finances next month. But 6 months, if you bought a 6 month supply, it would cost you £14 a month, so saving you £5 a month, which is pretty darn good, isn't it? And if you bought 12 months, you pay £13 a box instead of £14 a box. So I would say that the 6 month deal is the best. It will cost you £84 as opposed to £114 if you were paying the full price. Again, you choose the size of your dog between small 0 to 10, medium 10 to 20, or large more than 20 kilograms. And that doesn't change the price at all. It just means that they cater the toys to that dog, I think. So that's everything. That's everything to tell you about this. Let me know if you've tried any of these or attempted to. This is one I would really recommend, I have to say. It's not that I didn't like the others. I did enjoy the other boxes, but I just thought it was because Watson was so fussy that there was a couple of products in there. I was like, well, I can't use that because he won't eat that. Can't use that because I don't like the scent. I can't use that because he doesn't like toys, so he won't like that, you know. So whether it's just lucky, but this box just is filled with things that I can use and Watson will enjoy. And like I said, it's all geared towards the dog as opposed to little things for me to keep him clean and stuff. So I prefer that personally. So yeah, that's everything. Thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you soon.